I'm assuming we're talking about human life, right? Humans, right?
Yes, human life. Do you believe that all lives matter?
Every human life matters. Every single one of them. And there's no exception to that. At least in the way I think there's no exception to that. Every life matters. There may be situations within our system that may cause us as a society to maybe do something detrimental to an individual, but that still doesn't mean their life does not matter. We do live in a society with rules that we must follow, that we've agreed upon as a society to follow. Now, I know that agreed upon rules may not be applicable to each state, because there are rules here in the state of California that we follow that may not be the same rules in Arkansas as it relates to human lives. Even though those rules may be different and some of those rules may cause detriment to a person, I still believe all lives matter.
Thank you. Tracy Blount, do you believe that all lives matter? 90 seconds.
That term has a lot of things associated with it. I'm going to divorce what's associated with it and say yes, absolutely. All lives matter. Every life matters. Every life has value. And as a judge, what we're facing is each individual life, whatever conflict they bring with them into a courtroom, it doesn't matter who the person is. I will respect that person, that life, that conflict, whoever it is. Yes, all lives matter, definitely.
Thank you. George Turner, 90 seconds.
I think that this is an interesting question. Do all lives matter? I think that all human beings have a value, right? I think that it is more than just sort of do you matter or do you not matter, right? I think that all humans, and really animals, I would include them too, if you made it to this planet breathing and interacting, then you have the right to have a certain standard or basis of respect. But I think that to some extent the term all lives matter, I don't know if it became an issue until the question of whether or not Black lives matter, right? And sort of divorcing that term versus the Black Lives Matter term is a tricky one. I think that though on a fundamental basis that our lives, all human lives, they more than matter, right? Matter is sort of like something subconscious or after the fact. I think that all lives have inherent value and deserve sort of actualization. So, I mean, on a theoretical sense, sure, I would go even one step further. But on a practical sense, I'm a little bit concerned about the tension between, the whole all lives matter versus Black Lives Matter thing, because I don't think that there is a question about whether or not all lives matter. But it's not. Sometimes we can have questions about the efficacy or how or to what extent Black Lives Matter.
Thank you very much. Nancy Perlman, I'm going to ask you the same question. Do you believe that all lives matter?
Not only do I believe that all human life matters, I believe that all life on this planet, we have 5 to 10 species a day becoming extinct. We depend on the ecosystem. We depend on the circle of life. We depend on all these other animals for our survival. So we have to protect them and their ecosystems. And we are, as an anthropologist, I'll give you a lesson, we are one of the 5 great apes, if you didn't know it. Gorillas, chimpanzees, bonobos, orangutans, human beings. Argentina gave an orangutan personhood status in the court. Sentient, they're sentient beings that have the capability of a 5-year-old. I have a friend who taught a wild captive orangutan sign language. We These animals deserve personhood. They're sentient. They deserve protection. All lives matter. Life on this planet matters if we are going to survive, plants and animals. Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Okay, and Melissa Tuna, the same question. Do you believe all lives matter?
Well, I believe in the United States Constitution, and therefore I believe in equality under the law. And I think it's important that everyone be judged equally under the law. All lives matter. It's that simple. That's the American way.
Thank you.